Hello racing fans, welcome to Delaware Park. I'm your host, JJ Gracie. We'll be watching races from Saturday, the 10th of September. We had 8 races today. Our feature race was the 6th race. It was a $62,000 optional claimant going 6 furlongs. It was a good one. Our main track was fast. Our turf course was in good shape. It was listed as good. The weather here was very nice today. Temps in the 80s, very light winds today. So it was a good day for racing. Let's kick off the first half, the early daily double. That'll be going a distance of 1:16, claiming 5, 2 cents to date. Here's your opener, and they're on their way.
Away and running. 2 from the outside, Old Lang Syne breaks sharp, hustled away a sight line, and the rail belongs to Raven's Delight under the line for the first time. I Love Carly Brown is in that 4th place position. Charlie the Greek is ground saving, Runner Indy is deep on the track, and last of all is My Friend Linus. Around the Paddock Grove turn they go, and the pace is on between Sightline and Old Lang Syne. They couldn't be going any quicker for the distance, and they lead by 4. Raven's Delight has a charm run if good enough in that 3rd place position. I Love Carly Brown is off the fence and getting closer to that trio of speed. A gap of 2 back to Charlie the Greek all by himself in that 5th place position. Runner Inny is wide and off the fence in last and passed by My Friend Linus. So Old Lang Syne now wins the battle, but trying to win the war will be I Love Charlie Brown on the far outside in the black cap. Sightline is right there pitching away after setting a very quick pace. Raven's Delight comes under a ride. Charlie the Greek is ground saving. 3 deep is My Friend Linus, and that leaves Runner Indy deep on the track as they turn again. So Old Lang Syne trying to have enough gas in the tank at 3:41 a gallon, clinging on to a 1-length lead. Charlie the Greek eyeballs the speed, and I Love Carly Brown's on the far outside. The quarter pole looms, and Charlie the Greek can wait no more. Asked by Carol Cedeno, sent up the rail to strike the front. Homeward bound now, Charlie the Greek is kicked away to a 3-length lead. Coming up the rail is My Friend Linus, battling on his Old Lang Syne along with I Love Carly Brown. But Charlie the Greek is pulled away from the opposition, making this a mere formality in the first of the day. Charlie the Greek has won it.
Charlie the Greek proved best going off at 5-2. Michelle Castillo gets her 3rd. Carol Cedeno gets her 39th. And Charlie the Greek, 7:23, 82.60. My Friend Linus, 5:63.60. I Love Charlie Brown, $3, and the 6 for 4th. 15.20 on the exacta, 23.60 on the try, 19.94 on the super. Let's go to the second half, the early daily double. Optional claiming 75,000, 1 mile. This is a good one.
Away and running. Stumbling starts for the entry of Bright Forecast and Caught and Collected. Rail speed from Beautiful and Bold, but there goes the gray Congruent. And Midnight Trouble is also right there in the vanguard too. And Bright Forecast came away in 4th. Wide on the outside, I Know You Love Me, second last in the early trailers, Caught and Collected. 6.5 furlongs to go, and Midnight Trouble's the speed. Tries to get a nice and relaxed gallop and shows the way by only half a length. Congruent, sensing a slower pace, is getting a wee bit closer as they leave the first turn behind. Beautiful and Bold trying to beat the boys today in that 3rd place position, and she's a length and a half clear in front of I Know You Love Me, who just heads Bright Forecast as they flash behind the trees. And last of all is Caught and Collected. They race down to the 4 furlong point, and Midnight Trouble continues to carve out the clock. The lead's 3/4 of a length. Congruent is right there, shadowing the speed in second, and Beautiful and Bold is also in a feisty mood today and well clear in front of the rest. They hit the far turn run where Midnight Trouble now slips away to a 1-length lead. Congruent comes under a ride. Beautiful and Bold is dipped down on the far outside and up the fence trying to close in as Caught and Collected as heads turn for home, where Midnight Trouble has now amassed a 3-length lead. Chasing on the far outside is Beautiful and Bold. Congruent is right there. Bright Forecast is closing in as they turn for home. Midnight Trouble still has a huge advantage over Beautiful and Bold, Congruent, and Bright Forecast at the 16th pole. Midnight Trouble came out of his corner swinging today, and Midnight Midnight Trouble, the favorite, has obliged over Beautiful and Bold, and then came
Midnight Trouble
Congruent.
winning a common gallop, going off at 9-5, wins 2 in a row. Give Pecoraro his 11th, give Jimmy Rose his first 2 day, give him his 28th, 580, 320, 240. This one's got a future. Beautiful and Bold, 380, 320. Corrigent, $3. Your exact, $9.90. Your try, $19.30. Your daily double, $11. And we'll move on over to the third race. We're going to be on a turf, maiden 25, 1 mile and 70 yards. Here's your grass horses, and here they go.
They're set. Away and running. Good speed for Hit and Rod on the green cap. In the center of the pack is Ghost of Kazan, and on the outside the favorite breaks well, and that's Kodago, and Bushwick Bruiser keeping that one company too. So they are slowing this down to a sedate gallop, and Ghost of Kazan has that nose in front. Chasing is Kodago in second, and King Tsunami's in a very tight spot as they walk through that opening quarter. Around the first turn they go. On top of the field, Ghost of Kazan, and there goes Kodago at even money to take over the leading role. And on the far outside, Hit and Rod is getting closer now in that second place position. Bushwick Bruisers in between rivals in that fourth place position, and Johnny Quist is deep on the track in spot number 5. King Tsunami got shuffled second last, and Reunion Tours last of all. So Kodago has no excuses today, and that opening quarter was nearly 27 seconds. A very methodical pace set by Kodago with the money on, and Hit and Rod right there in close attendance too, and now they quicken up. On the outside, Bushwick Bruiser tries to close it, and Ghost of Kazan continues to ride that rail as they get ready to run into the far turn run. So Kodago still leads, and Hit and Rod continues the chase. Ghost of Kazan stays at that rail in that third place position. Bushwick Bruiser sent along in fourth. Johnny Quist drops away, and nothing from King Tsunami or Reunion Tour. Now the battle picks up inside the quarter pole. Hit and Rod on the outside, and Kodago up the fence. They're homeward bound, and Kodago trying to repel the challenge of Hit and Rod at the 3/16. Ghost of Kazan is fighting on. Bushwick Bruiser closing in 2, a 16th to go. Kodago's almost home. Hit and Rod getting closer, but time's ticking away. Kodago has won it.
Kodago went off at even money today. Give Cal Lynch his 23rd, give Arroyo his second. $4, 280, 210s. The rest of the story, Hidden Rod, $30.40, 12.20. Ghost of Kazan, $5.40. The 6 was fourth. Your exact is $71.50. Your try, $1.99 and a nickel. Daily double, $7.50. You pick 3, $14.60. And your super, $121.43. Back to the dirt. Allowance optional claim in 28, going 6 furlongs. Here's another good one.
Away and running. Good speed from Big City Bob. The rail belongs to Golden One. Deep on the track is Omaha Red, and fast breaking cash in that firing line too, as those are the first 4 to mix it up. What's to Blame is second last, and a distant last is Commissioner G. They pass the 4.5, and Golden One emerges from out of the crowd to lead by a length. Deep on the track, Omaha Red shares second with fast breaking cash. There's a gap of a length and a half back to Big City Bob, who's coming under a ride to stay with the speed. What's to Blame is a distant 5th, and nothing today from Commissioner G as they swing the side. Golden One leads with 3 furlongs out and leads by 3/4 of a length. Omaha Red with that red shadow roll looms an ominous presence. Big City Bob is getting closer too. Fast breaking cast needs to dig deep and find more as heads turn for home. Golden One trying to stick the trip, but Omaha Red takes dead aim now. And up the inside is Big City Bob. These 3 across the course, 200 yards left to go. Omaha Red on the far outside has all the momentum. Golden One battles. Big City Bob comes with a sweet rail skimming run. Golden One digging deep. Golden One got it by
Golden One split horses going off at 7-1. Return 16, 27, 24, 60. Omaha Red, tough beat, 320, 280. Big City Bob, 460, and the 5 was fourth. 27.90 on your exact, 79.35 on your try. Daily double, 7 and 1, 12.40. Your pick 3, 56.75. Your pick 4, 236.30, and your 10-cent super, 22.67. Let's go back to the turf course, filly and mare style, non-winners at 3, going 7.5 on the weeds.
Away and running. Bright Side of Life topped in the air and broke last, but our Sweet Pea takes the lead and Scamper Along is forwardly placed two. In Anna's Quest is in between rivals, and New York Rockstar is a little deep at the 6.5. Blame the Gods is in that inside position with Arazu teaming up with her, and last of all was the Hopper Bright Side of Life. 6 furlongs to go, and midpoint of the first turn, our Sweet Pea is the leader and slows this down to a gallop and shows the way by only half a length. Scamper Along at that long shot odds is right there in close attendance too. In Anna's Quest is pulling hard under the jockey's hands, and New York Rockstar loops up on the far outside to confront the early leaders. Chasing a quartet of speed is Blame the Gods, and only a neck away from that one is Irazu, and last of all is Bright Side of Life. Down to the 3.5, and it's a close-knit group that is spearheaded by our Sweet Pea, that leads a tight length, but New York Rockstar is poised to play her hand in second, and up the inside in Anna's Quest travels in third. Irazu starts to loop up on the far outside with Blame the Gods ground saving. Scamper Along comes under a ride, and nothing from Bright Side of Life as that quarter pole passes. Our Sweet Pea is trying to stick the trip. New York Rockstar trying to pounce when it counts. In Anna's Quest is behind the dueling ladies and swings out as they swing for home. Our Sweet Pea rides that rail. New York Rockstar battling on, but the momentum of In Anna's Quest at 4-1 comes right up and over the top. In Anna's Quest sawed off the pace and rolled to the front. In Anna's Quest has won it.
Anna's Quest overhauls the fifth race, going off at 4-1. Lynn Ashby gets her fifth. Crispin gets his 10th. 1080, 620, 340. Our Sweet Pea, 1260, 620. New York Rockstar, 260, and a 5 was fourth. 72.20 on your exact, 108.55 on your try, 820 on your daily double. Other daily doubles were 61.30. And your pick 3, 11.30. Your pick 3, 81.25, and your super 55.70. Here's a good one, another one. Allowance optional claim is 62,000 going 6 furlongs. Here's Josh, and they're on their way into 6th.
Away and running. Good speed on the outside for Midnight Carly. There goes Redeem Eddie, and the favorite threes over Deuces left well, so those are the first three on settling down. Yodel Who is right there, and so is Grand Runner, so 5 of them fight it out early in the opening half furlong, and Archcat is a settled 6th. Up the inside, a headstrong Midtown Carly Brown, and last of all is a matter of time, so the pace is wicked, and Redeem Eddie sets a blistering pace for Grand Runner to chase in the middle of the pack, and Midnight Carly is off the speed. 3s over Deuces is looming a threat, has the run of the race up the inside, and Yodel who's deep on the track and trying to close in from second last is Midtown Carly Brown. They get ready to pass the quarter pole, and 3s over Deuces is desperately looking to get out in that 4th place position, and the leaders Midnight Carly rolling off the turn of their homeward bound. Yodel who is trying to squeeze on through on the far outside. Redeem Eddie's right there too. 3s over Deuces has had a horrible trip inside the final furlong, and Yodel who's now fleeing the scene, and Yodel who is well clear. 3s over Deuces surging late. Yodel who is first.
Yodel who, going off at 8-5, picks up his 13th win out of some 43 starts. Jamie Ness gets his 42nd. Rodriguez gets his 79th. 520, 280, 210. 3s over Deuces, 280, 220. Rhythm Eddie, $3, and your 8 was fourth. 560 on your exact, at 13.45 on your twin, 22.20 on your daily double. Pick 3, $12.20. And your pick 3, 109.60. 10-cent super, 12.88. Back to the turf course, 7th race. Fillies and Mares optional claimant, 41 mile on the 16th. Here's Josh, and here's your grass horses.
Away and running. Good start of the red cap for Downtown Katy. A slight bump between Magnificent Pearl and Sally's Mustang. Now getting closer to the speed is Focatini and Golden Effect. Those are the first 4 as they exit the chute. In between rivals is Maxine Machine, and deep on the track is 3 Coins, wide but out of trouble. Downtown Katy broke on top, so now pace. Saigon is advancing a couple of spots. Synonymous is in front of Daily Planet, and Soleata was reluctant to load and a long-looking last as they go around the first turn. In a lackluster pace, Focatini Vodka-Tini crawls through the opening quarter and shows the way a length and a quarter. Sally's Mustang trying to dip off the fence in second, but blocked on the outside by Golden Effect. On the far outside, Saigon gets closer now. Saigon is making a huge move on the far outside, and up the inside is Magnificent Pearl as they settle down. In between rivals Maxine Machine and Three Coins is in that mid-flight division along with Daily Planet. The rail belongs to Downtown Katy. Synonymous needs to pick it up, and so does Soleada. They have 3.5 furlongs to go, and Vodka-Tini continues to have things all her own way, but hounding her every step of the way is Sally's Mustang despite those long shot odds. Magnificent Pearl stays at that rail, and Golden Effect teams up with that rival. Daily Planet is coming alive on the outside. Maxine Machine's in traffic, and Downtown Katy's blocked for a run and now switched off the rail. Chances galore at the top of the stretch. Daily Planet is 3 deep. The rail belongs to Vodka-Tini, and here comes Downtown Katy with a huge burst of mid-track speed. And Downtown Katy, with a headsy ride by Jamie Rodriguez, kicks away from the opposition. Daily Planet trying to hold second. Maxine Machine captures that position. Downtown Katy was a good-looking winner today.
Downtown Katy made short work of the 7th race, going off at 5-2. Gave Mike Gorham his 10th. Gave Jamie Rodriguez his second of the day. Gave him his 80th. $784.23 on a winner. Maxine Machine 543.40. Daily Planet 460. 10 was 4 at 22.40 on your exact, 68.80 on your try. 13.90 on your double. Pick 3 is worth $49.65. Your pick 5, $2,795.50, and your 10-cent super, $59.66. That'll bring us up to the finale. Filly and Mares, non-winners of 4, $12,000. We had a short field. Here's your last.
Away and running. Good rail speed from Miss Malevolence. There goes the favorite. Ghost Maiden and Dancer's Melody now takes over the leading role, and Stormbeam sits behind the trio of speed in the first opening furlong. So Dancer's Melody is unopposed and shows the way by a length. On the outside, Ghost Maiden now shares second with Miss Malevolence and now takes that second spot away. And Stormbeam is now closer than usual, is only about 3 lengths off the speed and 4 furlongs to try to catch the leader, which is Dancer's Melody past the 3.5. So Dancer's Melody takes the trail up the rail, and Ghost Maiden gets a little bit of a scrubbed upon niggle to stay with the speed. Stormbeam is out on the outside covering a 3-wide kick, and Miss Malevolence is at that rail. Quarter pole quickly passes, and Dancer's Melody continues to have the pace in her hands. Ghost Maiden now gets a reminder or two to stay with the speed and needs to pick it up now, because Dancer's Melody has kicked away from the heavy favorite, and Dancer's Melody has opened up a daylight lead. Ghost Maiden is clinging on to second. Miss Malevolence is closing in, while a ground saving joined third. At the 16th pole, Dancer's Melody runs away from the rest. Dancer's Melody has won it.
Dancer's Melody going off at 2-1. Give Tim Ritchie his second. Give Jeremy Rose his second today. Give him his 29th. Give 660, 240 and a refund. Ghost Maiden 210, a refund. Stormbeam was third. 610 on your exact. You got a refund of 50 cents for your try. 1810 for the daily double. You pick 3, 25.90. Pick 4, 250.50, and you got a 10-cent refund. Let's take a look at the leading jockeys here. Jimmy Rodriguez picked up 2, Carol Sedeno picked up 1, Jeremy Rose picked up 2, Sedeno got 1, and Alexander Crispin got 1. Let's look at the leading trainers here. Jamie Ness gets 1, Cal Lynch gets 1, Pecoraro gets 1, and Mike Gorham gets 1. That was a look at Saturday's races here at Delaware Park. And we did a nice handle, $1,630,514. So for Elaine Tapman, Chris Rooney, and all the guys here at the TV room, I'm your host, JJ Gracie. Good night and good racing. Always find yourself in the winner's circle.